our planet's forests are some of the most valuable resources we have. They provide us with clean air, a source of food, construction material, and much more. Even more importantly, forests are a major line of defense against climate change. A single tree can absorb as much as 48 pounds of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere each year, which makes them the most effective CO2 scrubbing machines we have. Despite this, forests are being systematically eliminated all across the world. A process we know as deforestation. Each year, 15 billion trees are lost to deforestation and forest degradation. That's 36 football fields worth of trees a minute, and accelerating. At this rate, the world's rainforests may be completely gone within 100 years. This makes deforestation responsible for around 13% of the world's carbon emissions, making it a major driver of climate change. Not only do we need trees to absorb our carbon, when they're removed, much of the carbon they had stored is released. Rapidly growing agriculture is responsible for the vast majority of deforestation. Global demand for food, especially meat, forces millions of acres of forest to be cleared for cattle, soybean plantations, and palm oil production. Timber and fuel extraction, as well as wildfires, drive the partial destruction of forests, known as degradation. All of this is driven by our relentless economic expansion and population growth, with both set to continue increasing dramatically. While harvesting timber is necessary for our economy, unrestrained deforestation can lead to the disruption of weather patterns and the collapse of entire ecosystems, threatening our safety and other resources we depend on.
Hello and welcome to this video about the effects of deforestation on climate change. Deforestation is a major issue affecting our planet in many ways, and one of the most significant impacts is climate change. One of the leading causes of deforestation is the conversion of forests into agricultural land. As the global population continues to grow, there is a greater demand for food, which leads to more land being cleared for farming. In addition, urbanization and the expansion of infrastructure also contribute to deforestation. Logging is another major cause of deforestation, as more and more trees are harvested for their wood and other products. But why is deforestation such a significant contributor to climate change? One of the main reasons is that forests play a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate. When forests are destroyed, this can lead to changes in weather patterns, including more extreme weather events such as floods and droughts. Deforestation also directly impacts our planet's biodiversity. Forests are home to countless species of plants and animals. When they are destroyed, these species are often lost forever. The loss of biodiversity can have severe consequences for the health of the planet, as well as for human well-being. In addition, deforestation can also lead to soil erosion, which can make it difficult for crops to grow and can lead to desertification. But the effects of deforestation on climate change do not stop there. Deforestation also has an impact on the global carbon cycle. Trees absorb carbon from the atmosphere and store it in biomass. Deforestation also reduces the amount of carbon stored in the soil, further exacerbating the problem. Another vital aspect is the forest's role in regulating the global water cycle. Forests act as natural sponges, absorbing and storing water and releasing it slowly. When forests are destroyed, this can lead to changes in precipitation patterns and increase the frequency and severity of floods and droughts. This can have a significant impact on agriculture, as well. But what can we do to mitigate the effects of deforestation on climate change? One solution is to reduce our demand for products that come from destroyed forests, such as wood, paper, and palm oil. By choosing certified products as being sustainably sourced, we can help reduce the demand for products that come from destroyed forests. In addition, we can also support conservation efforts and reforestation projects that work to protect and restore our forests. In addition, urban planning that emphasizes green spaces and tree planting can help to reduce the amount of land that needs to be removed for urban development. Finally, we can also support policies and regulations that reduce deforestation. For example, governments can implement laws that protect forests and other natural habitats and provide incentives for sustainable land use practices. In addition, governments can also support the development of renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, which can help reduce the demand for fossil fuels and thus decrease deforestation for mining and drilling. These communities often rely on forests for their livelihoods. By keeping their efforts to protect and sustainably manage their forests, we can help reduce the pressure to clear land for other uses. The effects of deforestation on climate change are far-reaching. They can have severe consequences for our planet. By reducing our demand for products that come from destroyed forests, supporting conservation and reforestation efforts, shifting to more sustainable forms of land use, and supporting policies and regulations that reduce deforestation, we can help to mitigate these effects and protect our planet for future generations. It is time for us to take action and do our part to protect our forests and the climate. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more videos.